All right, good morning. Are you Tyron Henderson? And will your client waive the formal reading of the motions and the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Henderson, in cause number 25 DCCR 0520, you're charged with the third-degree felony offense of evading arrest or detention with the use of a vehicle from March 23rd of 2025. And how do you plead to that charge?
Guilty.
Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily? And are you pleading guilty because you actually did what they charged you with? In that case, I have here on the computer some documents that have your signature on them that
The courtroom pauses as a clerical issue comes up, a small correction in the paperwork. Even then, Judge West stays composed. She crosses out the error and moves on swiftly. This shows her precision. She doesn't let even the smallest mistake slide. Don't you love seeing a judge who pays attention to every detail?
in prison, but that would be probated for 10 years. Is that and it would run,
That's an error, Judge. That's an
there's no
NPR.
concurrently,
Yeah,
okay.
there's no.
So, I'm gonna mark that
Yeah,
out.
that was my mistake.
And then I guess the agreement then on the others is to continue probation.
With ISF cognitive. That was actually all of the judge.
Okay. Oh, this one as well.
Yes.
Can I make that notation?
Yes, please, Judge. I apologize for that.
So the agreement is also, if I follow it, that you would enter and successfully complete the cognitive track of the ISF program. Is that your understanding? Also, do you understand, if you're not a U.S. citizen, that a plea of guilty or no contest may result in your deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law?
Yes.
State tenders number one.
No objection, Your Honor.
It's admitted. Is there any evidence that Mr. Henderson is not competent?
No, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Henderson, in 250520, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find that you're mentally competent and you understand the nature and the consequences of your plea. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty.
Now, things get more serious. Judge West brings up multiple probation violations. She lists them one by one: evading arrest, reckless driving, failing community service, and missing required classes. Tyran quietly agrees. True. Each true lands like a weight in the room. At this point, do you think the judge should still give him another chance?
Perfect. We'll talk about that in a second. All right, then, Mr. Henderson, in cause number 2138934, I have a motion to revoke your unadjudicated probation. This shows that you were placed on probation August 1st of 2022 for the offense of evading arrest with a vehicle, and that was a 5-year deferred probation. Is that correct? Answer out loud, okay? And then in cause number 2239131, I also have a motion to revoke your unadjudicated probation. Shows that you were placed on probation August 1st of 2022 for the state jail felony offense of unauthorized use of a vehicle. That was also a 5-year deferred probation. Is that correct? And then finally, in 230899, I have a motion to revoke your community supervision. This shows that you were placed on probation November 27th of 2023 for theft of a property, state jail felony, and that was a 2-year term in the state jail prison, probated for 5 years. Is that correct?
Yes.
Each of these motions allege that you violated your probation. Count one, and each of these motions allege that you were arrested for the offense of evading arrest or detention with a vehicle March 23rd of 2025. And is that true or not true? Count two alleges that you were arrested for the offense of reckless driving March 23rd of 2025. And is that true or not true? Count three alleges that you have not provided verification of performing the community service hours as required. Is that true or not true? Count four alleges that you were at a location other than your residence at approximately 3:35 a.m. March 23rd of 2025. And is that true or not true?
She continues questioning count after count, from being out at 3:35 a.m. against court orders to unpaid fees. Tyrone admits them all. His honesty might save him or seal his fate.
Well, hold on a second. Count five. Oh, they're different. Count four in two of the cases and count five in the other alleges that you failed to provide verification of completing the theft prevention class. Is that true or not true?
It's true.
And then count 6 in each case alleges you're behind in your court-assessed fees. And is that true or not true? Did you enter your pleas of true to counts 1 through 6 in each of these motions freely and voluntarily? And did you plead true to those allegations because they're all actually true? In each of these cases, I also have some documents here on the computer that have your signature on them that the state's marked as exhibit number 1. Did you also go over all of these with Mr. Rennick?
Yes, ma'am.
And you fully understand them? And it looks like the agreement in all of these is for me to continue you on probation and order that you enter and successfully complete the ISF cognitive track. Is that your understanding? State tenders number 1.
There's no objection.
It's admitted. Is there any evidence again that Mr. Henderson's not competent?
No, you're wrong.
All right, Mr. Henderson, in each of these cases, I'm going to find that you entered your pleas of true to counts 1 through 6 freely and voluntarily. Find those counts true, find sufficient evidence to find you guilty in 2 of the cases and revoke your probation, and then revoke your probation in the other case. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to reset your cases for an updated pre-sentence report, and then we'll come back at a later date to see if I'm going to accept these plea agreements or not. I do have some current concerns, obviously. I'm sure y'all know. I mean, we've got 2 felony probations from 2022, and then that theft. Was that committed while he was on probation?
It was.
It was from prior?
It was prior. He had stolen the dirt bike, I believe, Judge. And that's why all these are involved, the dirt bike.
But one of them wasn't indicted till much later? So we've got the 2 cases, the evading arrest and the unauthorized use of a vehicle. Those are both from 2022. Then we've got a theft of property from 2023 that he was put on a straight probation for. So we'll get it all figured out with the pre-sentence report, but it looks like
That was a tailgate that was stolen from Granger Chevrolet in Orange, but he helped in recovering that.
so he was on.
It was
So,
indicted later.
but it was an offense. When was the offense date?
I think that was
That would be 23. I mean, well, no, that's the indictment date.
February 2nd of 23.
Okay, so on 2 felony probations, committed another felony, got an opportunity, now we have another felony. So I want to see what all's been going on before I accept these plea agreements. I can tell you one thing that you are doing good and that I hope you continue to do, unlike everybody else probably around you and wherever you are, whichever dorm you're in, is I don't have any incident reports. On paper, it does not look like I should give you this opportunity. If you continue to do well, you have a much better chance of me going along with what they've proposed to me to do, all right? Okay, go back with the,
Judge, can I say one thing before we go?
Yes.
To his credit, we're actually here making arguments. He's acknowledged to me the entire time, he realizes that he is not done what he's supposed to be doing. He's a jury up front, and anybody wants to change his.
thank you, I appreciate that.
There's something there.
Okay, we'll see you back at sentencing.
Are we doing a test on the new case